Justin Fields. Oh, the so-called quarterback that is a starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears. Wow, has he been stuck in a nightmare type of situation with the Bears or what? This is Sports Guy Talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Justin Fields as he has been struggling in the NFL as a starting quarterback. Although Justin Fields just played his best game ever as a pro, he has been on a massive losing streak. In fact, Justin Fields has lost his last 14 NFL starts as an NFL starting quarterback. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with a topic question. So, here it is. Will Justin Fields turn around the Bears season? Honestly, no. It's just not going to happen. I don't see it happening whatsoever because even if Justin Fields plays well for the Chicago Bears, their defense is still going to be really bad. The Chicago Bears have allowed 25-plus points in each of their last 14 NFL games. That's an NFL record. You look at the head coach of the Chicago Bears. His name is Matt Eberflus. I believe that's how you say his name. He's been horrible for the Chicago Bears. He's supposed to be a defensive-minded head coach, but his defense is the worst defense I've ever seen in the history of the NFL. It's not just the worst defense in the NFL, but it's historically awful. This dude has no idea how to coach defense whatsoever. Never mind the fact that he's a defensive guru. You look at the offensive coordinator for the Chicago Bears. His name is Luke Getsy. He looks like he has no clue how to call plays in the NFL at all. He looks like he should be a Division II coordinator. That's how bad Luke Getsy has been in the NFL as an offensive coordinator. This dude is trying to make Justin Fields play like he's Aaron Rodgers. He's trying to make Justin Fields play from the pocket, even though the skill set of Justin Fields suggests that he should not be doing that whatsoever. When you look at Justin Fields' play style, you think of him as a Lamar Jackson, as a Cam Newton, as a Jalen Hurts. Look, I'm not saying that Justin Fields is on the same level as those three guys that I just said, but what I am saying about Justin Fields is that the coordinator needs to let Justin Fields roll outside the pocket more often, call more rollout plays, call more zone read concepts, let him run some read options. And also, here's the other issue that I have with the Chicago Bears that everybody has seemed to have forgotten. Where is D'Onta Foreman on the field? D'Onta Foreman for the Carolina Panthers last year played really good for them, and he was actually one of the better offensive players on the Carolina Panthers last year, and the Panthers almost made the playoffs with D'Onta Foreman as the RB1. And if you're the Chicago Bears, you gotta be wondering, where the heck is D'Onta Foreman? Why are they playing this Johnson dude at running back? Why are they playing Khalil Herbert? Now, granted, Khalil Herbert, he can do a few things, but where is D'Onta Foreman? You look at the Chicago Bears right now, and you're thinking, does their coaching staff even know what they're doing? They're not playing the best players on the field. They're not putting their quarterback in great position whatsoever. You look at the receiving room. Okay, now they created beef with Chase Claypool. Now, granted, Chase Claypool is a horrible receiver. Even though he's tall and big, it seems like he can't use his size to his advantage. He seems like he's the new Kelvin Benjamin. But when you look at the Chicago Bears in general, their offensive line is shaky. Their quarterback play, yeah, he's been struggling, but you know what? They haven't necessarily given him great positions to succeed. It's not like they've developed him properly whatsoever. They're not playing the best running back on the field. And wide receiver-wise, yeah, they got DJ Moore, but outside of DJ Moore and sometimes Darnell Mooney, who else they got? Darnell Mooney would probably be a wide receiver 3 on a contending team. And DJ Moore, yeah, I know he's legit because I watched him on the Carolina Panthers. He was producing with trash quarterbacks year after year after year. When you look at the Chicago Bears, man, their offense is not handled the right way, and defensively, they're even worse on that side of the field as well. The Chicago Bears are supposed to pride themselves with great defense. You look at the history of the Chicago Bears. What do they always talk about? Defense, defense, defense. But under Matt Eberflus, the defense is essentially laid down on the football field. When the Chicago Bears aren't playing offense, the defense is basically using that time to lie down on the floor and fall asleep at the wheel and say, you know what, go ahead, burn us by the run, burn us by the pass. It don't matter. We don't care to play defense. We don't care about giving effort. We don't care about playing hard. And that's the result you're going to get when you have a defense that takes care of that attitude. When you have a defense that has that mindset, you're not going to win a lot of ball games. It's no wonder why the Chicago Bears have been 0-14 in their last 14 games. So that's already a huge problem right there. Now, the other problem that I have with Justin Fields is that he hasn't necessarily progressed as a passer. In his first 2 NFL seasons, Justin Fields was averaging under 160 yards a game. This dude couldn't push the ball downfield whatsoever. And also, don't forget about the fact that Justin Fields' accuracy was absolutely horrible the first 2 years. In his first year, Justin Fields completed less than 59% of his passes. In his second season, which was last year, Justin Fields barely cracked 60%. Now, to Justin Fields' credit, he has actually improved his completion percentage this year. But when you have DJ Moore as your wide receiver 1, your stats should be able to look a little bit better. So Justin Fields, yeah, he's improved, but he's not improving the way that he's supposed to. Justin Fields is a good quarterback, potentially, had they developed him, but he's not going to be a good quarterback in this situation for the Chicago Bears. I mean, look, Justin Fields ran for 1,100 yards last year. He was really electric as a runner. If only Justin Fields, the running back, could outweigh Justin Fields, the quarterback, because Justin Fields, the running back, is an awesome player. He's an elite runner. There's a reason why he ran for 1,100 yards. People say that's easy, but that's definitely not easy to do, because if it was so easy, then why did guys like Cam Newton and Michael Vick never do it? Why did nobody else in the history of the NFL ever run for 1,100 yards? There's a reason why Justin Fields broke that record. It's because he's really damn good at running the football. Now, if only Justin Fields could throw the football as good as he could run the football, man, would he be unstoppable. Justin Fields is a wannabe Jalen Hurts. The way Jalen Hurts is playing in the NFL right now, you would be thinking, man, that was the way Justin Fields was supposed to be coming out of college. Because Justin Fields, a lot of people say he's undersized, but that's not true. I mean, he's 6'3", 228 pounds. That's a pretty big quarterback in today's NFL, especially when you're looking at the guy in Carolina who's 5'10" and barely over 200 pounds. Justin Fields is a pretty big quarterback. He's pretty fast as well. He's pretty athletic. When you look at the talent of Justin Fields, you're thinking, how is this dude not developed any further? And honestly, I can't really tell you why, other than the Chicago Bears failed him, and also because of the fact that Justin Fields is not accurate as a passer. He doesn't know how to go through his reads when he's throwing the football whatsoever. You guys seen that clip against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers where there were open receivers all over the field, but Justin Fields ran himself into a sack because he just wanted to run? Yeah, I remember seeing that clip. I was thinking, man, Justin Fields, you got to execute the plays that I'll call in front of you. I know your offensive coordinator is putting you in positions to fail, but you know what? You got to be able to execute the plays that the offensive coordinator is setting up for you, because when you got receivers that are wide open down the field, guys like DJ Moore that are going to get walk-in touchdowns if you throw it to them, you have to be able to make that throw. You have to be able to anticipate that throw. You have to be able to think, oh man, let me go through my reads. Oh shoot, DJ Moore's wide open. When he's turning that into a sack, that's how you know that Justin Fields is tuning out these coaches in these coaching meetings, and that he has no idea what he's doing on the football field whatsoever, and that he's just running for his life. When you have a quarterback like that, it's going to be very hard for him to develop. So that's my issue with Justin Fields. When you look at why Justin Fields has been a draft bust so far, honestly, it's been a combination of many things. It's because of the fact that he hasn't progressed as a passer, and the fact that the Chicago Bears have not done a great job at getting him a great play caller. You look at the head coaches that Justin Fields has had in the NFL, Matt Nagy and Matt Eberflus. I mean, could you really gotten a head coaching combo that was worse than that? I mean, that's about as bad as it gets. And then defensively, they've done nothing but lay down in each of Justin Fields' games in the NFL. Their defense has been horrible. Their defense is one of the worst defenses that I've ever seen in my lifetime, not just in the NFL, but just in general. Their defense looks like they should be playing in Division 2 or Division 3 football. That's how bad they are defensively. Never mind the fact that Matt Eberflus is supposed to be a defensive mastermind. He was a former defensive coordinator for the Indianapolis Colts. Don't even ask me how he got that head coaching job to even begin with, considering the fact that the defenses in Indianapolis were never really that good to begin with. I have no clue how Matt Eberflus became a head coach, but he became a head coach for the Chicago Bears, and he's done nothing but damage of Justin Fields game after game after game, because even when Justin Fields plays well, the Chicago Bears still lose, because this is a horrible football team. And let me tell you guys something. The Chicago Bears are going to end up finishing with the worst record in the NFL, and they're going to get the number 1 overall pick. And even if they don't get the number 1 overall pick, you know who's going to land the number 1 overall pick? The Chicago Bears. Because you know why? Because the Carolina Panthers gave that first round pick to the Chicago Bears, and the Carolina Panthers are just as bad as the Chicago Bears are. Both the Chicago Bears and the Carolina Panthers are 0-4. They're both on track to finish with a top 2 pick. So if the Chicago Bears have each of the first 2 picks, you have to think that they're going to eventually move on from Justin Fields. Even though Justin Fields has shown signs of promise, you have to think if he hasn't clicked by this point for the Chicago Bears, chances are he's probably never going to click. And you look at this draft class for the 2024 draft class at the quarterback position. You look at the fact that there's Caleb Williams in there. There's also Drake May in there. Shedeur Sanders, don't forget about him. Quinn Ewers, Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr., JJ McCarthy. Those are just some of the top names in the quarterback room for the 2024 NFL draft. If you're the Chicago Bears, you have to be thinking about moving on from Justin Fields at this point. Even if Justin Fields can turn it around, the chances of him turning it around with the Chicago Bears are very minimal. So if I'm the Bears, I'm moving on from Justin Fields. And if I'm Justin Fields, I would want to move on for the Chicago Bears as well. And also, since they play tonight, I'm going to make a score prediction for this as well. They play the Washington Commanders tonight. They're not going to beat the Washington Commanders on Thursday Night Football. The Commanders are going to beat them by the score of 30-13. This is going to be another blowout game for the Chicago Bears. The Commanders defense is going to destroy the Bears offense. Sam Howell is going to cook up the Bears defense. It's really that simple. It's going to be a lopsided game. I have no idea why this is a primetime game, but it is. Whoever are the schedule makers need to be fired for this as well. But I got the Washington Commanders defeating the Chicago Bears. The Bears are going to drop to 0-5. And let me tell you guys something about the Chicago Bears. This Bears team is only going to win somewhere between 3 to 5 games at most, because that's how awful the Chicago Bears are. They don't look like a professional football team whatsoever. And Justin Fields, you need to get better as a passer. Even if the coaching coaching staff isn't helping you out whatsoever. You need to improve, because if you don't improve, you're not going to last in the NFL. So that's why Justin Fields will not turn around the Bears at all this season, as they will end up being the worst team in the NFL once again. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking, like the video, and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That will be for the @Dustin Tran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @Dustin Tran and Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @Dustin Tran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. Go ahead and like the video. Comment down below. Check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel Sports Guy Talking.